everybody, and welcome back once again to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker. It's 5:30 on Tuesday the 12th of July, and I'm looking to get this up for you guys on the 12th of July. So I've got to get a bit of a move on because I'm going to football about 7:30. So 2 hours to record a session, edit it, and upload it, and get it up in time for you guys to see at a reasonable hour. I like that kind of challenge, but hey, with a decent PC and some decent internet, that should be possible. And I'm feeling rather sprightly today, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm feeling rather sprightly because it's been lovely weather, which also it always puts a nice smile on people's faces, doesn't it, when you get a bit of warm weather and the sun is shining. But you know, I've taken my little poochie to the vets, and she's been given a good clean bill of health, pretty much, with her paw. She had a poorly foot. Give her some antibiotics, it's cleared it up, she's running around like a lunatic. The vet's confirmed that she's probably still not 100%, she's probably about 80%, according to the vet's keen eagle eye, but you know, continue with the antibiotics for another sort of 3 to 4 days, and that should be fine. So that was good, and yeah, what more can we ask for, right? And so, yes, I thought I'd channel my inner good mood energy into playing some Pathfinder, so here I am. This is the second time I've started this recording, because the first time I spent 10 minutes bumbling around making nothing but cock-ups. Right, okay, so the first thing to note, I think Hall has made the suggestion about giving Acundio the dexterity gloves, and I was looking at that, and I kind of... I have left them on him, which is rather foolish, really, but hey, we'll keep him on for now. Because the argument was, well, give him these, gets his dexterity up, give him a belt of constitution and strength, and because he's got a lovely devourer of metal situation here, he'll also get the strength bonus for which I can do now, to be fair. I spent so long cocking this up the first time I recorded this session. I'm doing it again. Right, give me that belt, right? What we're going to do is we're going to switch just from +4 to con. We're going to switch it to a +2 to con and a 2 to strength instead. Give him an extra bit of strength, because we can use that strength bonus in his attack and damage, maybe, because he's got a composite bow, which does utilise strength as well as dex, so you kind of got that. The issue with giving him these gloves particularly is that he takes his dex to +7. He's restricted to +6 with his armour, so to utilise the gloves, we're going to have to get rid of the armour, which was a bit of an issue, unless we want him to have 19 AC, make him very squishy. But to negate that, we could give him the braces of natural armour, for example, but the issue is then we're going to lose the +2 competence bonus on attack and damage, which is kind of negates the fact that we're getting extra dex, because extra dex, in addition to raising AC, gives that kind of attack and damage bonus, which we will then lose. So the argument is these gloves don't really offer us anything serviceable until we can actually utilise the extra +1 to dex. But anyway, he'll wear them for now. We'll see how it goes. 22 AC. It's fine. It's fine. And I don't know if the dog gets additional bonuses from Acundio's constitution or strength or not, but I mean, with 32 AC, he's looking pretty scary. Anyway, so there you go. Okay. So without further ado, I've got to get this session up and recorded and stuff, so we can't dither, we can't dawdle, we've got things to do. So what we're going to do, well, my goal for this session is really to kind of progress past this kind of pre-Chapter 3 stuff and on to Chapter 3, if we can. So we can't waste time. I did have to check on the journal, we got a quest that started the Varn old vanishing kind of unofficially, and I just wanted to check if we had to physically do something for that quest, or whether we could just wait. I didn't want to wait and miss stuff if we had to physically do something. We don't. The quest doesn't trigger until the start of Chapter 3 proper, which is a little bit misleading, I feel. And the reason why I checked that is because there's been a couple of instances in this game where that kind of, do we wait, do we have to do something, what do we do kind of situations have occurred. So I thought I'd check that just to save myself going crazy, wondering what to do. So I was assured that we can just sit pretty and wait. So, good. So what we're going to do whilst we're sitting pretty and waiting? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to rank up. Continue to rank up and level up and manage our kingdom, starting with the Warden's Endeavours. No, maybe not, because he's busy. The Divine Person's Endeavours. Right, you'll do. Okay, let's go. Don't you just love skipping 14 days? So much goes horribly wrong when you do it. Excellent. So we're level 3 for everything apart from stability now, which is a Cundio stat. Now he should be back now, so we can probably do that as our final level up before we start chapter 3. And we've got a nice pretty even spread, haven't we then, really? Right, okay, let's see what's happened here. Of course, a triumph for Miri. Do we expect anything less from our military genius? Of course we don't. And success for our warden. Arrested the poachers and punished them harshly. Very well done, Acundio. Very well done indeed. Thus ending the illegal activities. A triumph for our economy expert. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Very good. We like that. And a triumph for our lovely Lindsay. She convinced the magician, the scientist, to offer aid to the barony. We love a bit of magic, don't we? Or do we? We're not taking our usual tact of creating a spell slinger. We've got a rogue as our leader for a change. We haven't used any sort of magey, wizardy, sorcery type people other than Donfear for a little while. This is kind of completely against all things role, RPG for me. What do you mean you played an RPG and didn't play a wizard or have a wizard in your party? Are you crazy? Yes, I may be slightly crazy. Right, okay, so we've got a celebrity visit. One of the most famous Mivoni bards is passing... It's got to be Lindsay, hasn't it? Oh! Why can't Lindsay meet the Mivoni bard? Yeah, she'll be mortified. And a temple for the people. 80%, it's only an opportunity. Yeah. Go and do your temple-y thing. So I think if we're gonna be welcoming bards, then of course the councillor, Chandra, is the perfect person to welcome people to the lands. So we'll have her on the case to welcome them into the fold. Rank up projects, strengthen Jod's skill. Oh, I'd love to. I'd love to, but he's rather tied up now. Not literally, but well, you know what I mean. So let's have a look. So more rank up opportunities, economy, trade agreements, trade. Oh, is it training up? Oh, this is very useful. Because he's probably our worst advisor right now. So ranking him up to strengthen his skills would be pretty cool. But it's not one that has to skip 14 days. Just costs us a bit of BP, well, a quarter of our BP. Because we're running a bit low. Curses, no. Other. Who's this? Oh, immunity to poison. We're not bothered about that. And we can't get any new regions or advisors, anything new. No, of course not. So there we go. So we're just going to clock out of this to see if anything else has happened. And of course it has. Here comes Dragna, bowing deeply from the waist. Greetings, your grace. By tradition, blah de blah de blah, I have brought you a great gift once again. Blessed defense, I have called it. Thank you. Carry on. I want onslaught. I don't want petty baubles. Who's this? Sherelle has bought us something. Oh, this is the elf that was accused of theft. A golden thread. Right. What can we get from him? He's a tailor. A robe mage, a sturdy cape, or some new clothes. The Emperor's new clothes. The Baron's new clothes. We don't need robes for a mage. A sturdy cape. I've got a cape. Give me some new clothes. You will look irresistible in the clothing I'll make for you. You've done so much for me, Your Grace. You cleared my name of slander, freed me from jail, gave me the chance to do my job with honour. Someone wiser than I would simply settle down and live a happy, quiet life. But, oh boy. There's a reason I was arrested at the outskirts of your domain. I don't want to discuss it here. Please, come over to my village when you have a moment and we can talk there. Believe me, I have quite a story to tell you. Oh, so we actually have something to do? I thought we were just gonna... Why are you back again, Shirelle? Have you forgotten something? Ah, yes, I did. I received a curious reminder of my status as court artisan. A few preachers visited my workshop, praising you and expressing their gratitude for the warm welcome they've received in your lands. After they left, I decided to make a contribution to our common cause. It is a special gift for you, Your Grace. I hope it will prove useful. He walked out, almost forgetting to give us our gift. Could you imagine the horror? Right. Ooh, what's this? +4 enhancement bonus to intelligence and competence bonus on law and nature. Nobody has intelligence in this party. It's definitely for a mage, you wizardy type, isn't it? Damn. We could give it to our intelligence-based council member, though. Councillor. Advisor. Who is, I don't know at this point. Blessed Defense. A +3 shield. Heavy shield, not a tower shield. Again, nobody's going to be able to use that. And Golden Thread. A hat grants its wearer a +4 enhancement bonus to charisma and the ability to cast Hold Person once per day as a 5th level wizard. Well, that's a... charisma, which would be Lindsay, right? Yeah, who wants a crappy headband when you can have a crown? So it's the same as that, but with the additional bonus of casting Hold Person once per day. Once per day? 3 times per day? Once per day. It's not bad. How much is it worth? 2175. It's worth less than that, but it's got an extra feature. Enhancement bonus. Enhancement bonus. Yeah. Strange. Take that off. Yeah. Okay, fine. Well, enjoy that, Lindsay. Enjoy. What's this? Marty Con. Need to put that away. Luring Headband. Need to put that away. Put them all away. Right, okay. I mean, if we get hard up for cash, we can sell some of these baubles. I've already sold some things because I had to buy lots of BP. Thus we had to sell some stuff to bunce us up because we were down to 20,000 at one point. So I've sold a few items from the chest, which nobody's going to notice is missing. So there you go. Right, so we have something to do here. Shirelle wants to talk. Now, why would he want to talk to us? Well, we better go and speak to him to find out, right? And we can actually try out our new Mage Tower portally thingamabobs. I don't know how it's going to work, though. I maybe should have Googled this before I didn't think we were going to use it today. So how do we... I will have to Google this, you watch. How do we teleport from here to Skunktown? Because that's what we need to do. We need to teleport there to speak to him. So how do we do that? I wonder if we go to the world map and we get an option to teleport when we click on it. Let's leave for now. So when we click on Skunktown, we should get an option to teleport, right? Because we have Mage Towers between the two. So I'm hoping that the game just recognises that and gives us the option, right? Or is that thinking too simplistically? Oh, there it is. I'm thinking, where the hell is Skunktown? Aha! Look at that! Teleport. The journey will take 17 hours. Will it hell is like? See ya. We're here. Look at that. Oh, this is such a cool feature. Right, let's visit Skunktown. Oh, such a time saver. Wow, that's pretty cool, isn't it? He's like, Your Grace, How did it get here so quickly? I was literally... in fact, we'd be there before him. Yeah, we're there waiting for him. Your Grace, how did you get here before me? Never you mind. I have ways and means. He's over here. Oh, it's you! Please accept my gratitude for the workshop. The house is beautiful, the neighbours are wonderful, and everyone is so kind and friendly. I'm flooded with orders. And to think I could still be rotting away in jail for a false accusation. Yes, yes, now please do cut to the chase. What exactly did you wish to tell me? I beg your forgiveness, Your Grace, for making you come all the way to our distant region. Really, it was no bother at all. There are too many guards in the palace that were chasing me recently. The thing is, I think I know who wrongfully accused me. There's a tailor in the capital. His name is Morhallen. He has the reputation of a brilliant master, so I wanted to become his apprentice. But when I went to his workshop, well, in his workshop I saw things which alarmed me very much. Vests, shoes, gloves, all made from reptile skin. But the pattern was distinct. I've only seen the pattern on lizard folk, intelligent beings who also live in the stolen lands, as far as I know. I tried asking him about it, but he threw me out into the cold. And when I tried to start my own business and open a shop, I was literally driven out of the capital. You'll hardly take my word for it, but it's true. A master tailor in the capital is butchering lizard folk to make clothes from their skins. I'm no tracker. I can't go hunting down Morhallen's poachers. But you could. If only you could find those murderers in the marshes and bring some evidence, the guards will take this seriously, and we will rid the capital of great evil. We'll have a look at it for you. If simply to ensure that he produces the best clothing that he possibly can for us, should we do a good turn. Not that it's much skin off his nose, to be fair, but maybe he just probably wants a bit of payback, but hey. Hunting in the Nile Marches. Right, okay, well. Scour for poachers. The serious and extraordinary accusation. Sweep the marshes. Right, I'm hoping that we get like an exclamation mark for... Ooh. Oh, the poachers are in the Swamp Witch's hut. Oh, really? Now, I think it's quicker to get to the Swamp Witch's hut from Topcliffe, to be quite honest with you, so I think we'll just teleport there first. Just simply because we want to make use of the feature. And whooshoo! Boom! Oh, look at that, we're here. Like a kid with a new toy. I did say that there will be teleportation parties going on. Drinks in the tavern, followed by a show in the dance hall, followed by some nookie in the brothel, finished off with some more drinks in the tavern after hours, and then finally, teleportation party, and then bed at 6 a.m. That is a raucous night with the Baron, my friends. Good grief. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't sound like a bad night out. Maybe minus the brothel bit, I don't know. Right, where are we going? Sorry, getting distracted, fantasising about a night out with Elquist. He sounds like a right party animal. As long as there's room there, Your Grace, I shall join you. Does that not sound like a good night out? Come on. Right, who the hell is this in the road? This is a scripted encounter, by the way. Okay, we have the required party. Oh, these are poachers. Okay, maybe they're not in the Swamp Witch's hut, or maybe they're just on the road in a random place. Well, I'm afraid that stuff doesn't wash with me. Alchemist down first. Alchemist down first. Oh, he's...
Knock used to light enemies on fire first.
Where is this alchemist man? Oh my god.
Dawnflower, grant me strength.
Force bombs. I mean, I kind of think we should probably... Oh, he's down. We should probably cast glitter dust at this point to bring him back into the light. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. That's a bit of a mess, that, wasn't it? Let's be honest. Dog suffered a crippling wound. Sorry about that, doggy. We've got, a lizard folk's skins item. And some other stuff. Is that... Okay, so it wasn't at the Swamp Witch's Hut at all. It was literally just a random encounter. What have we got? God. Oh yeah, and I've sorted my inventory again. Nice and ordered. Nice and spacious again. Just spread things out a little bit, and we've got a few gaps now that we can place things into should we pick them up. Happy days. Oh, he's literally crippled, isn't he? Bless him. We're gonna have to rest properly now, aren't we? Oh, yes, we are. Right. They proved to be rather irksome, them people, didn't they? Bloody alchemists. Oh, throwing their blooming bombs. Right, okay, we're going back to Topcliffe. Teleport to Skunktown. And in we go.
In due time.
In due time. Okay, so we're showing him the skins stripped from murdered lizard folk, taken from poachers in the middle of nowhere. Oh, they were skinned very skillfully. There's no doubt about it. The butchers meant to use these skins for leatherwork. If they were just trying to scare someone with a bloody murder, they would have made more cuts. But here they made the least. The butcher was clearly saving the skin. I was right. Morhalan is buying the skins of lizard folk. He's a monster. Thank you for your support. Now I have all the evidence I need. Now, I've taken too much of your time already. I will go to the guards and see the monster and arrest it myself. Who's betting that doesn't go smoothly and he will need our help again? Of course. Right, tell me a little bit more about yourself while I'm here. What would you like to know? Where are you from? Iradges. Ah! That's where we were from! Thinking I recognise that name. Iradges? It's a small fishing town. I know exactly where it is, you fool. I was born in Iradges, actually. Yes. Oh, I've never come across you before. Yes. Father was a fisherman. My father was a fisherman as well. I mean, he wasn't a smuggler. He was a fisherman, as most people are in Kyonine. Oh, really? But he served as a steersman on an Andorran warship until he met my mother and settled down. My mother is a net weaver. How cool is that? Oh dear. If I had foresaw there was a character in the game who was born in the same place as we were, I could have woven it into the story. It would have been quite cool. But anyway, perhaps I left when before. It's a very small place. These two would have bumped into each other surely had they been around at the same time. But Elquist is very busy, robbing people and attending academies. Perhaps just passing on by, like ships in the night. Yes, interesting. How did you become a tailor? Raj's Academy! What, the very same Raj's Academy that I visited? And then left because I couldn't do with all the laws and rules? My God! Are you my brother? Oh dear, I wasn't much into archaeology, well neither was I. You don't have many options in a Radges. It's either academy or a fishing business. That's when I realised that an ancient elven ornament can spruce up any object at all. Okay, next you'll be telling me you robbed the nobles to fund your passion. Why are you blushing anyway all the time? Well, I beg your pardon, Your Grace. I'm not used to chatting to the ruler of a barony. I'd always thought that rulers never talk to ordinary people. You're different. You're different. We're bloody kinsmen, for Christ's sake. Little did I know. You'll have to come across to the keep when you've got a bit of downtime. We shall go to the tavern and we shall have a catch up on life in Radges. It's been a while since I was there. Yes. Well, that's pretty cool. Await Morhalland's arrest. Yeah, I told you we were going to find something else is going to happen here. Right, we shall soon find out. That's one good thing about creating a backstory, I suppose. Is that, things like this happen. It's like, what? Yes. Radges, you say? As soon as I saw the name, I was like, Radges, I recognise that name. Why do I recognise? Oh, yes, it's where I'm from. Oh, dear. Okay. Well, what we're going to do is there's nothing else for us to do other than wait for the man's arrest. So we shall wait for the man's arrest, but not wait doing nothing. We shall rest, of course. First of all, remove any negative effects on our characters, including our pets. And then we shall go and we do one last level up. Which will leave us 27 days away from the curse, which means we'll have 7 days to kill. Right, whose turn is it? Rank 3. Rank 1. Are you back now? Yay, here we go. 9 events. It's quite disconcerting. Why are there 9 events? Okay, hey! Aha! Hoo-hoo! Of course she triumphs! Look at that! Over a glass of wine, the councillor told the bard all about the complicated history of the barony and aroused his interest in the history of the region. And he composed a ballad. And he's performing it in the central square of the camp. I wonder if we go to the central square we'll see him performing. I'm going to have to check this out. And of course he fails, because that's what he does best. I don't want to know about your failure. I don't want to see it. 2 weeks! I thought it was like 20 days. Uh-oh. Warden needs advice. Okay, we'll sort that out. People from beyond the forest. Okay. Mineral spring. Okay. Rats everywhere. Okay. Man's best friend. Puppies! Disrupted harmony. They're only dealing with, apart from that one. Right, let's have a look at who's dealing with what. So this is disrupted harmony. Druids. Something to do with druids. Probably a case for Jod. It's an opportunity, not a problem, so we're not going to waste a crisis point. We've just gotten used to Jod's failures at this point. Man's best friend. We cannot screw up dealing with puppies, I'm afraid. He's a man. He's already got a dog, so roleplay wise, he would be the best person for the job. I mean, he's pretty good for the task. Go deal with those puppies. Rats swarming our capital, the size of dogs, apparently. Sounds like a job for our general. No, Bartholomew. Well, what are you waiting for, Bartholomew? 55%. Very low. 80%. There we go. Go deal with that. A mineral spring, a healing spring that cures diseases and grants new powers. Chandra? Ooh. Ooh. It's an opportunity. See, I don't like Chandra failing stuff, so we'll take her with the crisis point, simply to maintain her aura of confidence, aura of competence, rather. If she comes back with a failure, word might get out that she's slipping. We don't want that, do we? People from beyond the forest. Oh God, another job for Chandra. That's an opportunity, so we can wait on that one. Okay, the warden needs our advice. Alright, let's go see what the warden wants. Kundia, what do you want? Take that ridiculous hat off when he's speaking to me. We have fairies, Elquist. They wander the Nile marches along the border. They refuse to leave. They say the lands are theirs. Your people are frightened. The fairies are an old tribe. They have their rules, and we must honour them. Order your subjects to leave this land, or there will be war. Fairies don't attack for no reason. Help the locals pull up their roots and take them to another area. Or set up additional guard posts. I mean, to be fair, you know, we should be able to coexist, but we've come across these fey creatures before causing their issues. You see, both options basically mean that we leave the area, right? We're keeping the locals away from conflict. Now we can expend resources to do that, or we can actually help the locals pull up their roots and take them to another area. So that doesn't kind of require additional guards, which would cost more money. So this is kind of seems to be the better choice, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm happy with that one. I can nod silently. Yes, I can go help the locals. Pull up the trees and repurpose them. We don't want any more issues with these fake creatures. Nazriel is bought as a gift. Light absorber. Very good. What else can you offer me? A sword that's swift and tough. A dagger! Give me a dagger now! Did we ask for a dagger last time from her? I don't think we have, you know. All this time we've been itching for a new toy, a new dagger to play with. We're thinking there's no daggers in these parts. Where's daggers around here? I can't find any. And there, one of our artisans can craft one, and we've just overlooked it for so long. A spiked defender. What else can you make, Chemo? A fighting staff, a spear, a bow, a quiver of arrows, or a wooden shield. None of these appear to be useful to us. Which would then, therefore, give us the most money? Quiver of arrows. Can you get, like, special arrows for a bow? I don't believe so. Okay, I'm intrigued. Bring me a quiver of arrows next time. Thank you. Right, excellent. 27 days. We have time to prepare for the next attack from the Bald Hilltop. Does this mean that we have to go there now? I don't think so. I can't remember. I'm sure this was like 20 days you've got to go before this happened. But this is now. This is saying we've got time to prepare. I'm not going to advance this session much further because I want to check this out. And it's a game mechanic thing, really, more than anything. Because if we need to go now, then I'm happy to go now. But if we can, I say stall for 7 days. What are we going to do in 7 days? We've got nothing to do. To be honest with you, and nothing is going to take 7 days in terms of this stuff. Right. Support the warden's endeavours. He's busy. Oh, this is just a rank up. Yeah. So every time you help out one of your advisors, you unlock the ability for them to rank up to the next level. That's how it works. Right, these are all on 14 days. Jobs. There's no more projects. Nothing else really for us to do. Can't do that because they're both busy. Which means we're kind of in a state of limbo right now. So, yeah, we have 7 days to prepare for this Bald Hilltop stuff. And we can't really do anything too fruitful in 7 days. We have to wait. We waited 14 days and this still hasn't happened, so we just must have to wait a little bit further. Kind of interested in seeing if we go to the Bald Hilltop, if that triggers the actual quest. Because now's a good time to go, because we're ready to go. We are ready. And it's not that far away, the Bald Hilltop, from our current location. So we'll just pop our heads in, see what's going down. See if anything happens there, or if it literally is like it's just giving you like notice. You got to prepare. Right, look, it's right there. It's like literally 4 hours away. This could be a good end to the session. We could end up dead. I'm not saved area. Well, you get an auto-save, so let's see. I mean, I think we should almost think we should buff just in case. It's auto-save, right? Do you know what? I don't think it's open to attack yet. It's 20 days. Just giving us notice that we need to start to think about preparing for the attack. Yeah, we've got to come back here in 7 days' time. Fine.
That is not far.
Fine. Right, we'll end the session here then. So, literally, in the next session, which is probably not going to be a stream because it's going to be a little while away yet, but we will be ready and waiting to start this fight with whatever manner of beast decides to pour through this portal next. And then after that, that should signal the start of Chapter 3, which we will then crack on with. And like all sort of chapters, you know, main quests, it's beneficial to get them done as quickly as possible. So, yeah, and that's perfectly fine with me because we've managed our time, we've upgraded our kingdom, we've chewed the fat with people, we've gone on adventures, we've been on teleportation parties. The Baron is getting a bit lazy and restless. He's feeling like he needs to get something done. So he's going to be plunged into another crisis, and I'm sure he'll rise to the occasion.
As it should be.
We hope. But anyway, between now and then, he's going to meet up with his new brother from another mother, fellow Iradja's resident, Shirel, for some drinks of port in the tavern. For a 7-day bender. Come here, Shirel. Have you ever been to a brothel, my child? So until next time, folks, I'll see you soon.